Hey guys, this is iTrollIX with Rollout Reviews, bringing you another Crossfight B-Daman review. This time it is CB-37 Twin Magazine. So we'll set this off to the side and take a look at the card it comes on. It is a rapid-fire type tune-up gear and gives 12 rapid-fire to our B-Daman. Shows off all the features there and the instructions on the other side. So here is the Twin Magazine. It's in a nice purple plastic here. It goes hand in hand with Twin Drazuros, and likewise, it's the same color as the Twin Core. So that's pretty cool. Now how this works is you have two openings here, and they load into a single chamber. You also have this lever that dictates the flow of the marbles from right to left and vice versa. So let's attach this to Twin Drazuros here. I have a whole bunch of stabilization going on because we'll need it later, but plug this right into place and we are good to go. So let's load up a few marbles. You'll notice that there's something blocking their way to the core. So if we flip the switch, they load into the chamber, and that's a really cool little mechanism there. So, load it up the rest of the way. It holds 12 marbles in a normal B-Daman and 13 in Twin Drazuros because he holds an extra one in his chamber. And you can see that they're a little bit caught. So, put that to the center, and there we go. So, let's fire off a couple of shots. And they're not feeding properly, so, again, turn that lever just a little bit to get the marbles flowing back into place. And alone, that's really all this magazine does. However, it is part of the Modular magazine system, and if we have other releases like the Wide magazine, Direct Loader magazine, Scope magazine, even the Straight magazine from the Pen B system, we can do some really crazy things. So, let's take a look at that. Pull this off. There we go. This can actually detach like that. And let's put this on the Scope magazine. Now, like I said, if you have the Straight magazine from the Pen B system, which unfortunately I don't have, you can put a second magazine or even a third magazine in between these two if you want to get super ridiculous. You can also put two of those on the end of there if you want to, and attach wide magazines to the end. Now, if you're going to attach anything up top here, you want to squeeze like this before attaching anything on, because it's difficult otherwise. You don't want to risk breaking or bending those tabs. So just like that, we have two wide magazines, and even that's pretty crazy. This is the magazine he uses alone in the show, but we can go even further. You can use the Hasbro versions of the wide magazines, so no problem there. And you can also do some other silly things like attach the end of the Scope magazine, or even attach this end of the Direct Loader magazine if you kind of want to like have a handle and then load marbles through this side. I don't know. It's an option if you want it, but we're just going to do the two wide magazines here. Now, each one of these add 5 marbles to the marble count, so this magazine here just holds 10, and then another, I think, 5 on top of that, so let's say 25, 26 marbles. Let's attach this, and load this whole thing up. Now this whole setup, especially if you had some straight magazines in the gaps, is almost ridiculous as triple delusion. Super unwieldy, extremely heavy. This stabilizer barely holds this up. But I guess we'll fire off a couple shots. As you can see, like, the weight of the marbles cause the trigger to stick. So yeah, it's not very practical by any means, but just doing all sorts of crazy things with the system is fun. If you have Twin Drasiros, this is a great companion to that, but otherwise, it's not all that great competitively and should just be something to mess around with for fun. So that is about it, guys, and this is IXRoll@IX, signing off.